And in breaking news just coming in, according to sources, the BSF has retaliated in Samba, neutralizing around 10 to 12 Pakistani Rangers. In fact, this has happened in the last 24 hours itself. We were just showing you the wreath-laying ceremony of the BSF head constable Radhapat Hazra, who was killed in the crossfire in the unprovoked firing by Pakistan. And here is the big news coming in with the BSF also retaliating. In fact, we hear that the BSF has demolished several Pakistan observation posts in that particular area, demolishing 3 motor range in Pakistan area. And according to intelligence information, it suggests that taking advantages of the low visibility, which is about 20 meters in the area, Pakistan is trying to increase infiltration, trying to push in as many terrorists into India, especially from the Abhyal Dogra areas in Pakistan. And these are the launching pads in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. But a befitting response being given by the Border Security Force, with information coming in that they have retaliated, and they have also been able to successfully neutralize about 10 to 12 Pakistan Rangers. All of this happening in the last 24 hours itself. We've seen how in the past surgical strikes have happened. India sending out a very strong message that they will not allow things to continue like this, and Pakistan, in fact, will be given a befitting response for every soldier that is martyred in unprovoked firing. Executive Editor Gaurav Sawant is with us for more on this. Gaurav, can you give us more information and details on the BSF giving it back to Pakistan and neutralizing about 10 to 12 Pakistani Rangers?
Avantika, ever since an Indian BSF personnel was killed in unprovoked firing by Pakistan at the line of control, BSF started retaliating in and around the Samba, Arispura sector is what sources are telling India today. In fact, Jitendra Pratap Singh, my colleague, breaking that story, that casualties on the other side, both fatal and non-fatal, on the Pakistani Rangers side stand between 10 and 12. There are some confirmed kills of terrorists, and this happened early this morning. There was very heavy fog, and taking cover of the fog, there was an infiltration attempt at dawn, and that's the time BSF retaliated, taking that infiltrator down immediately. Of course, the body hasn't been retrieved just as yet, but after that, BSF responded to Pakistan's ceasefire violations using mortars, and we are told that one of the mortars, hit a Pakistani Rangers location in which there have been casualties on the other side.
Right, Gaurav, I'll request you to kindly stay on with us for another story, but we have just received some breaking news. And day after a mid-air fight between 2 jet pilots on a London-bound flight took place, BJP MP Kirat Somaia has given a notice to raise this issue in Lok Sabha. In fact, the Member of Parliament also complaining to the Aviation Ministry and seeking an inquiry into the matter. Nagarjun Dwarkanath joins us for more on this. So that is the breaking news about this very embarrassing fight, Nagarjun, that had taken place on board the fight, and one believes that one of the pilots even slapped the other. But now we have a Member of Parliament, Kirat Somaia, raking up this issue in Lok Sabha, reaching out to the Aviation Ministry and also seeking an inquiry into the same.
Well, clearly this is a clear violation of the piloting rules. Also, there's something called crew resource management, where you're not supposed to fight with your employee colleagues, because it's critical when being in the air. It's critical to maintain discipline and being polite to each other. What exactly transformed in this Jet Airways flight from Mumbai to London was something totally different. The 2 pilots, in fact, both were captains. One was flying as captain in that leg, one was co-piloting, and that leg somewhere around Iran and over Pakistan airspace, a personal scuffle broke out, and the captain, the female pilot, walked out of the cockpit, is what we have to believe here. And then the male pilot also walked out of the cockpit, leaving the cockpit completely unattended. There was only one cabin crew. Remember, these cabin crew are not trained to fly, and at least there should be one pilot at some point of time inside the cockpit. At every point of time, if I have to correct myself, every point of time there should be one pilot minimum inside the cockpit. What happened here was, in the jet flight, both the pilots walk out of the cockpit. The male pilot tries to persuade and convince the female captain to walk into the cockpit. This is the first instance. This repeats again on the second time. Also, the captain walks out. The male pilot again walks out of the cockpit to convince her. twice, there was some point of in the flight that twice there was no pilot inside the cockpit, and this is a violation of the aviation rules itself.
Okay.
That's the reason the co-pilot, the male pilot, in fact, he's the co-pilot, his license has been suspended by DGCA because it's his responsibility to make sure that there's someone when the other person leaves.
Right, we'll leave it at that, Nagarjan. Thanks so much for speaking to us. We'll come back to you for further updates.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.